Hey guys, my name is Thana and welcome to my channel.
Start already,
Yes, we have.
Why you always so blur?
Sorry.
Always steal money lah, then blur lah.
Facebook.
Maybe the name con, you want to con people.
Facebook. Facebook. Okay.
So I'm with Beng today as well as Con. Hi Con, say hi.
Hi.
Hey,
Okay.
very appropriate your shirt.
Hey, yes. It's
Look at that.
today is we're still in the Christmas mood.
Yeah, kind of.
Actually, I got this since last year Christmas.
So
Hey, your sound capture okay?
it's fine.
Okay, all right.
So I guess the question now, Con, I want to ask you a question. I think
Yeah.
all infotainment system on all these cars that we have reviewed in the last couple of months, they're all useless unless
That's a strong statement, man.
they're all unless they have an Android Auto or CarPlay.
Why would you say that? Because I never use Android Auto.
Actually, me neither. You know.
I never ever use
neither,
it. I
you
just
know.
need the Bluetooth and that's it.
Okay, think about this. Okay, you are in the car.
Yeah.
What do you use the car system for? To play songs?
Yeah.
Some
Navigation.
navigation? What else?
Oh, but for the Volvo, there are so many settings here.
No, forget the settings. I mean, keep the settings
What?
aside. What I'm saying is, the settings on the car system, they're required. You need to have them to play with the car and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But in terms of infotainment, as in like to entertain yourself, to go navigation and the radio, the Bluetooth, what do you actually use in the car? Use Bluetooth?
The 360 camera.
That's all separate. That's all part of the car system itself.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, car
The
manufacturers
infotainment
spend
itself.
lots of money, $millions worth called developing canggih-canggih interfaces, UIs, and you go there, you swivel, all that stuff. And to me, is when it comes down to it, I only use my car my phone Spotify to play the song,
alright.
which is on my phone. And I use my car's navigation using my Android Auto, being the Google Maps. Or if you're using CarPlay or something else. So why bother spending $millions spending all this navigation system in the cars, like with NaviSense and all this canggih stuff? Isn't it a waste of money?
Can we pause this because I need to relocate myself?
Sure.
Pause recording.
So we are back. We paused for a while and we are back. So,
and Bing found herself at the
The perks of being 7-seater.
magically, Con just changed location.
Yeah. Okay, so coming back to the discussion, you made the point about the infotainment system.
Yes, sir.
I partly agree with you in the sense that I started seeing all these touchscreens in cars right from 2010. When I first started, that time was like, whoa, touchscreen, like very big deal. But then slowly they introduced navigation into the car because
Mm.
those days we had the
GPS,
the portable
Garmin.
GPS, right? The
Garmin's,
Garmin's, right? Because that was when before they put GPS into the phone. So they have the GPS, portable GPS. Then when they put the GPS into the car, then we looked at, wow, that is neat.
Yes.
All right. Then after that, Waze appeared. So when you had Waze and Google Maps, right? Then suddenly you look at the in-car map, you'll be like, do you even need that? Because
outdated.
it's because the map is probably outdated by the time your car leaves the showroom. And to get up to date, you have to pay money. All right. Whereas you don't need that with Waze. So that time all the while I thought that if it would be great if I'm able to put Waze or Google Maps onto the infotainment system.
Yes.
All right. Even better if they just had this little slot or whatever, right, I can just patch up my phone in. That's it, done. But I don't agree with what you say about not having an in-house infotainment system, because to me, right, that is it's part of the whole aspect about establishing the CI of the car, the whole identity of the car, the face of the car. So like right now when we sit in the car, when we interact, right, the instrument cluster and the infotainment system, that is the face of the car interacting with you.
No, but what I'm trying to say is, you see, today's car systems, they're no longer separate, doubled in like before. They're all integrated.
Yes.
What I'm saying is that there are two parts to the system. One part is the part that links the car.
Correct.
It tells you the car's mileage information, things
Correct.
like settings.
Correct.
That should remain.
Yeah,
So
that should be
remain.
Yes.
But the part about the navigation, because think about this, navigation costs a lot of money for car manufacturers.
Oh, yeah, if you're
they buy the maps.
Yeah.
They buy the maps it's expensive.
Yeah.
I talk about, let's say, things like even like to play the Bluetooth, the MP3 players, all those things cost money. You see.
Yes, correct.
A lot of money. What I'm saying is, instead of trying to make it work and have dual systems in the car, which I want to work anyway. I mean, I have an Audi, you know, and the SD card or the CD to upgrade my maps cost 2,800 ringgit.
But actually,
it's crazy.
On that point, right? I agree with you. I've said this for a while, right? The car makers, right? They can actually just delete the navigation feature from the infotainment system, and just let us find some way to properly use our Waze and Google Maps.
Right.
But that is looking at it from purely a Malaysian context. Because have you driven in Europe before?
Yeah.
I've driven in London.
I also have that thoughts, because in Europe they actually use the navigation much more than us. Once they go into the car, they immediately use
so
the
like you see the Volvo, the BMW, they're in the navigation, the maps, right? Here in Malaysia, you use this. The map gets outdated quickly, and they and you don't get live traffic updates, which is what Waze and Google Maps are for.
Yep.
But over in Europe, you get live traffic updates through the in-car the in-house navigation system. The only difference is you don't know where's the police roadblock.
Yeah. Also, I think when I'm driving in UK, I noticed that you have one is of course like where there's a pothole. It gives you live updates. The other bit is in UK. For example, and again, this is from an Audi point of view. If you have your SIM card enabled in your phone, in your car, the map auto updates on the Audi.
Correct.
In UK.
Correct.
But the same account, you can actually have an account in Malaysia, but it's disabled the moment you are from Malaysia.
Yes.
So yes, I agree that what you call abroad, the updates are still there. Gives you more live data, but the fact of the matter is the usability of navigation systems will never be as good as your Google Maps.
I mean, especially in Malaysia where the live traffic update feature is not supported, so it actually does render the navigation system redundant. But sympathizing with the car makers, right? I think for them, it's right. They developed that whole software package ready. All right, for the most advanced market, and then you come to this third world market and be like, take it.
So what do you call manufacturers who actually says, oh, you know what? Buy our premium spec model, which comes with navigation. When they sell the car saying that navigation is a plus point. What do you talk about those guys in Malaysia?
Honestly, to me I don't look at navigation. Based to build on your point, I don't see navigation as a plus point.
Exactly.
I don't see. It's not something that tips me to a purchasing decision. But that day, right, I was at the Mercedes GLC launch, and Mercedes actually said that they next year or something like that, they are planning to their in-car navigation system will support live traffic updates.
Oh, nice.
I'm not quite sure how they're going to do it. I'm not, because the only thing is the execution and the support. Where are they getting the data, to map the live traffic situations? How are they going to know Jalan Tun Razak jam, Jalan Sultan is
jam? So that comes to my next point. Why can't they collaborate with like Waze or Google Maps to get live traffic updates?
Like what you see, like in Audi. Audi's maps are actually Google Maps.
Yes, correct.
And the live data is from Google itself.
Yes.
So although it's not the same Google Maps, but the data and the maps are from Google Maps.
Correct.
So so if they can do it, I'm sure Musk can also.
But to answer Beng's question, it's all about the corporate ding dong between the Waze the Google and all that. So it's basically about the car makers and the map providers talking to each other and arriving at some sort of collaboration.
So I think all the hoo-ha will talk about, oh, my car system has got this and that, and when I come down to it, I think Android Auto is going to kill the market. I think that the future is there. Android Auto and CarPlay. Yes.
I have a question.
Yes,
so you always use Android Auto, right?
No, I use my phone in my car because my car, my Audi, doesn't have Android Auto.
Okay, so when you get like test cars, you use Android Auto.
All the while.
Really?
So when you use Android Auto, can you reply messages on your phone itself?
On the X90, yes. So for example, in this car here, it'll say one message from Bang. Bang says, Thana, do you want to go to whatever? And do you want to reply? I say yes. And if I speak to the car, it will reply to Bang in WhatsApp.
WhatsApp?
I kid you not.
Okay.
I can talk to the car, and the car will pick my voice, convert to text, and reply the WhatsApp to Bang on the XC90. Not on the Mazda CX-8 though.
Okay, alright.
So I think there are different levels of Android Auto in all the cars there.
Yeah.
But the more advanced one like X90, fantastic. I'm in love with X90.
Really? Yeah.
So again, so Con, what's your verdict? Would you want a so if there was a possibility to get a car and options was just excellent screen, beautiful screen, touch screen, but no navigation and stuff, and a link to Android Auto, would that be your preferred choice?
For me, Android Auto, it doesn't do anything for me.
Not a selling point.
It doesn't. What I would really want, alright, is to have, for me, cameras. Those are more important for me. Yeah. Because I mean, my current cars, right, don't even have USB port. Apa lagi Android
Which
Auto?
current car are you talking about?
My Wajah and my E39 lah. Oh, my S-Max got. My S-Max got.
You need to upgrade.
I can see my MX file also don't have.
Don't have.
My newest car I'm buying today also don't have even radio.
Yeah.
Come back.
Hey, Beng, what about you? You are young and dynamic.
Exactly.
Are you are you fascinated by all these in-car?
Like I would say if it's attractive enough, or if it's easy enough, then I would use it. I think when I got into driving cars, reviewing cars, Android Auto isn't advanced as it is right now.
Yes.
Because when I first came, I was like, what, Android Auto? I have to download
It's
so complicated. I have to do so many steps.
Very cumbersome one. The early ones are very cumbersome.
Screw Android Auto. I care about my music. I want my music. Yes, if the navigation system was more advanced, I would definitely opt for the navigation system. But I like having, like Con said, all the settings being in the infotainment system, like the Volvo XC90.
How do you drive your MX-5? Do you play Spotify, radio, Bluetooth?
Spotify. So I have the FM transmitter.
Oh,
I'm even more old school. I listen to FM radio.
Really? I used to. I cannot, man. So they are just.
Sorry.
I know.
Mosquito.
Yeah, there are just too many ads now on the radio. Like cannot.
I get stressed while driving. While driving the car, listening to FM radio, I guess that they talk about world politics, world news, something happening over here. I don't want to listen to all this. I want to zone out. I want to drive peacefully.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
You need FM transmitter. I get that for belated Christmas
present.
Do
you know my car? I actually have a cassette player in my E39.
And you want a USB
cassette
port.
player.
Hey, you want? I have a spare, the cassette player, auxiliary.
No need. That's okay.
You know what is that? So back in the days, so this is way back.
No, you're asking me what? Do I know what a cassette player is?
No, cassette player with auxiliary jack.
No, it basically is it is to hack into your cassette player. It's a device where you throw it in, it will interact with the cassette player, but you stream in your
So there's an auxiliary jack going to a cassette player. You put cassette player into the car. So auxiliary jack plug into your phone.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, so I have it in my Kia. That's what I use
Which Kia?
Carnivals.
Oh my god. Every day I know a new car from Thana. Every day like, I have this, I have that.
Don't tell the wife.
Cut.
Okay, so I've said my piece.
Yeah.
I've said my piece.
Would you?
What?
Would you opt for just Android Auto, no navigation system?
I think that was the whole point I was making.
Yeah, I think the more I get into cars, the more I drive, the more I see that I want to be focused on the drive, and I want to have lesser things to disturb me while driving. And I just find that Android Auto is more seamless, it works better. But even with the Android Auto, any car system which has got physical buttons, maybe for Bluetooth or for for
physical buttons,
for example, the X90 over here. Just the fact that the control for the climate control is not down there, that irks me.
Okay.
I'm happy with everything else. I just want a button down there for camera.
And aircon.
And I agree, I get what you mean, because this is one of the best touchscreens layouts in the
the
business.
best.
The best. But even then, it doesn't beat the that finding that the physical, the tactile feel of the button, and especially sometimes when you're driving, you just want to adjust temperature. You in a car you're already familiar. You just want to you just touch that. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, this isn't a Proton. Okay, we can say high Proton and it's smart enough to adjust.
I think you can say high Volvo.
Oh yeah, it does, but it doesn't work as well as a Proton.
Okay.
You have to press the voice command thing.
And even then, it didn't work quite well. Okay. So anyway, guys, this is my video on the infotainment system on the car.
Yeah.
We didn't come to any verdict or whatsoever about this.
Preferences.
But guys, what do you think?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm an old fart lah. So in-car infotainment system for me is a bit of a it's there, not there.
But I mean, I would agree with your sentiment because I drive an MX-5 and I enjoy the drive. I drop the top, I'm like I don't have this fine.
Yeah, actually right, you already book out.
Yeah, like wow, so nice. I hear birds chirping. I smell shit smell.
Bing, every day I must hear about MX-5. Every day somehow in my Facebook or somewhere I hear about MX-5.
It's working. The Russian is working. Drop the top. It's working.
What if I tell you it worked?
I know twice.
One before and after.
Okay, cheers guys. Let's hear from you in the comment section, right?
And Happy New Year. Happy holidays.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys.
Okay, that was a good take.